James Buchanan was born on April 23, 1791, in a log cabin in Cove Gap, Pennsylvania, one of 11 children in a hard-working frontier family. A gifted student, he graduated from Dickinson College and became a successful lawyer known for his sharp mind and calm demeanor. Buchanan quickly entered politics, winning a seat in the Pennsylvania legislature at just 23 years old. He was ambitious and persuasive. Over the next 4 decades, Buchanan served in nearly every major branch of government: congressman, senator, diplomat, and Secretary of State. As a diplomat, he represented the U.S. in both Russia and Great Britain, earning respect abroad for his negotiation skills and polished manners. By the 1850s, Buchanan was a seasoned statesman, admired for experience yet criticized for indecision on America's growing moral crisis: slavery. In 1856, he won the presidency as a Democrat, promising to preserve the Union and calm the tensions dividing North and South. He took office in 1857, just as the Dred Scott decision declared that enslaved people had no rights as citizens. The nation erupted. Buchanan publicly supported the Supreme Court's ruling, believing it would settle the issue, but it only deepened the divide. His presidency soon faced chaos in Kansas, where violence broke out between pro-slavery and anti-slavery settlers. The Bleeding Kansas conflict worsened. Buchanan's attempt to admit Kansas as a slave state alienated Northern Democrats, while Southerners demanded even more concessions. As tensions rose, a new political force, the Republican Party, began to unite Northern voters against the spread of slavery. Buchanan's cautious leadership and belief in compromise left both sides dissatisfied. Critics said he failed to act when the nation needed direction. By the 1860 election, the country was on the brink. Buchanan chose not to run again, and Abraham Lincoln emerged as the Republican candidate. When Lincoln won, Southern states began to secede, forming the Confederate States of America before Buchanan even left office. He believed secession was illegal, but also claimed the Constitution gave him no power to stop it. His inaction would define his legacy. In his final address, Buchanan warned that only calm and reason could preserve the Union, but the time for calm had already passed. By March 1861, the nation was divided. As Lincoln took office, Buchanan quietly returned home to Pennsylvania, deeply saddened by what had unfolded. He spent his final years writing in defense of his presidency, insisting that history would vindicate him. But most historians agree that his indecision hastened the nation's slide toward the Civil War. Buchanan died on June 1, 1868, at age 77, believing he had done his duty, even as history judged him harshly. Today, he is often remembered as a man caught between eras, experienced but uncertain, cautious when the nation needed courage. Yet Buchanan's story reminds us how leadership, or the lack of it, can change the course of a country. From diplomat to divided president, James Buchanan's life stands as a lesson in the cost of hesitation when history demands action. He was the calm before the storm, and the last president of a united America. If you found this information valuable, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the other interesting tales of the rest of the presidents.